vehicles under construction on its assembly line, as well as 3 completed aircraft. There is also a large quantity of human remains in the complex, particularly concentrated around the entry/exit portal, with the corpses of Nazi officials, military personnel, Hitler Youth, and civilians in an advanced state of decay. Evidence of a firefight near the portal supports the hypothesis that the German military personnel were swarmed by the civilians and were killed in the ensuing struggle. Some corpses show signs of cannibalism. Robotic endoscopic exploration continues, and high discharge LED lighting, assembled piece metal using the ship in a bottle technique, has been deployed. Endoscopic examination of the interior of 108 reveals a large hangar door area with a kind of double airlock with blast doors large enough to admit 2 fully assembled fighters. A production line exits which would allow damaged fighters and deliveries to enter on one side of the hangar door, and finished fighters to exit on the other side. Turning the endoscope head 180 degrees reveals the open doorway as an area of total blackness, with 2 nostril-shaped penetrations in it. One nostril-shaped penetration is connected to whichever nostril is admitted the endoscope, and the other is connected to the interior of a human nasal cavity. DNA testing reveals that the nasal cavity belongs to the subject. The black area is impenetrable and absorbs all wavelengths of light that the endoscope can carry. The black area is elastic and yielding when probed. Apparently, the portal system is a unique 3-way arrangement. If the outside world is designated as A, the interior of the 262 factory is B, and the subject's nasal cavity is C. Then traffic is as follows. Anything, including gases and light, going from A end up in B. Items going from B end up in C. And items going from C end up in A. Presumably, in 1944, it was intended that C and A were to be the interior and exterior of a double hangar at Tempelhof based on the architecture of the hangar doors. The subject claims that she was training to perform the human blockhead magic trick in preparation for being a clown at a children's birthday party. After hammering a 4-centimeter long galvanized iron nail into her nasal cavity, she lost her grip on the end and dropped it inside her nose. Immediately, she noticed a god-awful responded to antibiotics, but reoccurred a week later. Her general practitioner also noted that the nasal examination with an otoscope showed simply blackness rather than the inside of the nose. After admission to hospital with chronic pneumonia, examination with a 1-meter fiber optic endoscope allowed the endoscope to be threaded in almost the full meter. The attendant ENT noted that he appeared to be seeing a Nazi eagle badge through the endoscope. Specialist examination notes were kept in a digital patient management system and intercepted by the Foundation in a routine sweep. The subject was recovered without incident by Task Force Epsilon 9, disguised as a high-risk warrant team, officers in a pre-dawn raid in June. By the end of the cleanup operation, the GP, ENT, and 11 hospital personnel and 2 civilians were terminated. The subject was examined by Foundation staff and provided her with air filtration units, which could be passed through her nostrils, base metal, and assembled like a ship in a bottle. The filtration filling must be removed on a regular basis when it gets expended, roughly once a week, as the subject is essentially inhaling the atmosphere of a formerly sealed mass war grave. Although initially hostile toward the Foundation, the subject has responded well to enhanced psychological conditioning protocols and now accepts her situation. A plan has been proposed in line with the backing up of all critical Foundation data at Site 62 into 108. Data could be written onto micro SD cards or similar compact non-volatile media and inserted into the subject's nostrils, provided some way to house the subject in a safe location is assured in the event of an XK class scenario. Research continues to find a way to move the entrance of the dimensional portal from the subject's nostrils to another location, and to discover the physical location of the bunker to determine if alternative access is possible. The original galvanized iron nail has yet to be found. This is currently all that is on file for 108. And so we will end this file with the special containment procedures in place. 108 is contained entirely by -1. -1 should be contained in a standard containment cell measuring 3 meters by 3 meters, furnished with whatever items are requested, unless said items compromise security. Subject -1 is permitted to leave the room, wander freely, and eat in the main canteen. Medical examination is to be performed on -1 daily. Filters to be changed as necessary. And And so concludes the 108 file. We will now move on to the second file for today. Item number SCP-109, classified as Euclid. "109 is a standard issue United States Army canteen, made of a tin alloy and fitted with a heavy cotton cover and a black leather strap. When opened, the item is seen to be nearly full of water. A seemingly unlimited amount of water can be removed from the container without changing the water level or the item's mass, which remains a constant 3.16 kilograms. Probes of the interior of the container reported an estimated volume of 2.8 liters and a shape consistent with the outside. The water in 109 is of a slight blue-gray tint, with concentrations of 20 ppm of tin and 170 ppm of other electrolytes. The water remains at a constant temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, but can be heated or cooled when moved to another container. Upon the item's delivery to Site 19, it was given the object class of safe. As tests were conducted on the item, uncertainty surrounding test results prompted an upgrade to the object class to Euclid. Recently, a request was filed and granted for permission to water an okra plant growing in a doctor's office with 109. Staff should be notified that the doctor uses 109 for this purpose for a small time every Friday. Due to the range of tests conducted on 109, this next section has been provided to present test results in chronological order. Dates have been withheld for confidentiality. So far, only 6 deaths have been recorded on file. Test 1. Subjects imbibed water from 109 reported that it was very refreshing, and despite the subject showed no outlying symptoms from the transfusion and made a full recovery. The subject's physical therapy concluded 6 weeks early. And finally, test 6. Water from 109 administered to various plant organisms, all of which remained very healthy and showed no outlying symptoms. These tests are currently all that are on file for 109. And so, we will conclude today's audio with the special containment procedures in place. 109 is currently located in a non-critical storage unit 7 and requires no active monitoring. It should not be removed from the unit except to be transported to a research facility, and then only by personnel with level 3 security clearance or higher. When replacing 109, personnel should ensure that it is firmly closed and that it is placed on the modeled pedestal in the upright position. And with that, we have reached the end of today's audio. I hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to leave a like and feedback in the comments. And I hope to see